What is going on out there? So a couple of things. I didn't realize that how popular and how much people would like that video of the Millennial Tower that I did. It's a beautiful suite, as you can see, and the view is phenomenal over there in San Francisco. You just don't want to walk down in the streets. But anyways, it is absolutely gorgeous. And the whole purpose of me doing that video was just to say to you, be smart about your money. Just be wise. I keep telling everybody we should, once you get this money, because some of you are going to come into a windfall of money. You really are. Some of you are just going to have, some of you didn't take this investment seriously, or I shouldn't say you didn't take it seriously, but didn't have a lot of confidence in it, and maybe didn't buy as much, maybe about 50,000, maybe 100,000 dinars. So it got me thinking as I was rewatching that video. I'm going to reach out to a couple of different financial advisors and see if I can get them to come on the show and do a live show with them is what I'll do. All right. It's going to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. Okay. And let's see if we can make this happen. Now, for those of you who are not aware of this and you're new to my show here, I'm not very good at live videos. I don't know how to save them and I lose them all the time. So I suggest you subscribe and hit the notification button. I'll let you know ahead of time when it's going to come on here. Okay. Having said that, I can tell you this, the interview that I'm going to do on a radio show, they're called Spiritually Raw. So I got the details. It's on April 13th. Okay, so I will be on our show. I believe it's 6:30 Eastern time. I will make a video announcement. I know they have a podcast and they're in several countries, is my understanding, and there's several million listeners. So I'm excited about it. We'll see how. Once I get the details, I'll share with everybody. Okay, and I invite you all to come along and just listen to the radio show. It should be interesting. Okay, but back to this, a financial advisor. I am going to get one to bring him on a show. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to go ahead and ask questions. Look, I can't stress this enough. You can't do this on your own. For many of us, a lot of us have never had this kind of money before. You think it's not going to go away that quickly. You'll be surprised how quickly you go through this. Just go to YouTube and Google, lotto millionaires that shoot through $200 million in less than a year. I told you about, the millionaires from Kuwait, how 86% of them were flat broke within 5 months. That we don't want to be one of them people. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that as many as possible of you guys don't become one of them people. And so I am going to reach out there, but let me just throw that out at you. If you like that idea and you're welcome to it, or you warmed up to the idea, I should say, or if you like the idea, why don't you hit the like button and then just leave a comment. Say, yeah, you're interested in it. If there looks like there's enough you interested, then I'll go ahead and get one and do a live show for all of us to ask questions so we can learn what we need to do to set up and protect our assets, all right, especially our money. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, that types of idea. So one of my followers on here is from Malaysia, and listen to this. So this is great. So this person's from Malaysia, and they told me that, hey, one of the banks here in Malaysia has a 5-year CD at 12% annually compound. That's unbelievable. We don't have nothing like that here. So 12% annually compounded. All right. So in other words, if you just put $1 million in there and you locked it down for 5 years, after your first year, you've earned $120,000 interest. It just rolls. You don't take it out. You leave it in there for 5 years. I think when I did the math, by the time it's done, it's almost doubled. It comes out to about, after 5 years, you'll have about $1.89 million. So you've almost doubled your money. That's the type of stuff that I'm going to be doing more research on so I can share with you. So a lot of you, you're going to run around and have like $20 million. My suggestion to you is maybe you take like 5 of those. Maybe you take like half of it. Lock it into these types of CDs that pay that type of interest. Lock it in for 5 years and let it roll. All right. Because when you go out and you blow through your money the first time, hopefully you've learned your lesson so that by the time the 5 years is up and the money's matured and you could touch it, you're a lot smarter about what you're doing. For those individuals who don't have quite $1 million or 5 million or 10 million or whatever, maybe you can consider, like, if you have 100,000 or so, you just leave it in there. At 100,000 after the first year, you get 12,000. And of course, what happened is by the time the 5 years are up, you'll have about 189,000. You know what I mean? Maybe you're young enough, you got plenty of time to just let it roll over and just keep letting it roll for about 15 years. You have almost $1 million yourself by the time you're ready to actually retire. And you can add to it if you think about this. Right? So if you say, hey, I'm just going to let it roll for 15 years, I'm young, I can work, just keep contributing to it. Take some of your own money that you're getting from work and just keep adding to it. And you could do that, all right? But you lock it in for 5 years, just let it roll over. And then when you get ready to retire, be wise about your money, okay? Anyways, a lot of people said they liked the video with the music and the beautiful suite that's over there in San Francisco. And somebody suggested that I make them. I made one other one I'll share with you guys. I'm a huge fan of Escalade, but I'm not going to waste my time if you guys don't like them. But if you guys like them, they're kind of cool to just watch. Somebody the suggestion was, they said, Pimpy, make those videos. It's cool with the music and, and you can see everything. Just don't talk so much. So what we'll do is we'll watch the video, okay? And then I won't talk so much over it. But if you like those, so look, I shared one video of the Millennial Towers. There's a suite there. Yeah, I told you it sold for around 12, 13 million about 4 years ago, and then recently just sold for 44 million. Beautiful place, but those types of things are achievable, man. I don't want you to go out and just spend all your money like that and get that kind of place. What you do is you invest the money. So if your mortgage is, I'm just making this up, but say it's $12 million you got there and they're charging you, I don't know, $50,000, $60,000 a month, then you find a way to take your money and invest it in such a way that you get that kind of interest or find a way to get that kind of money per month. So let your money work for you without losing it. You don't work for the money. Let the money work for you. You need to find a way and let your money pay off your mortgage for you while you live in that house. Okay? Okay. Just a quick reminder to everybody that, again, I have Pimpy's investment chat. I'll leave a link to the description, and I want to invite all of you to come into the group and just share these types of things. Anyways, I do have the video. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be 3 commercials back to back. So when it looks like they're not commercials, they're videos. So when it looks like one has completed, just don't turn it off. There's 3 of them in a row. And I'm just curious what you guys think of these Escalades. I'm a huge fan of Escalades. Huge. So I'm not going to go out and buy no dang Phantom, and I'm not going to go out and buy all this other fancy crap. What I really want is one of these little boogers right here, okay? Keep in mind, these are Escalades, okay? So kick back and watch all 3 and let me know which ones you guys think are the best ones. But check out the bars in them, all right? All right, let me know what you think. Hang on. There's more. This is actually a Mercedes. That's a bed. Sookie, sookie. Bow chicka wow wow. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Let me know what you think about the bringing on a financial advisor to ask questions on a live show, and whether or not you guys like these little videos to just kind of keep you motivated, kind of keep you focused. All right, these things are possible. They really are. All right. I wish you guys a good night.